Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Lowcountry Lunatics with your hosts, Chef Giuseppe from Apostoli Specialty Foods and New York Nick, two damn Yankees. Headed down south for the winter, but you just couldn't get them to leave. They're here to stay every Friday on the Lunatic Network.
What's up, Lunatic fans? This is New York Nicky T. I am here with Chef Giuseppe, and today we are honored. We are honored to have our first interview. Let's see where this one goes. We are here with Jamie. Don't let me see what I do with this last name. This should just roll off my tongue, right? It should. Brooklyn Italian. Trasciatti. How close was I, Jamie? Was I good?
Very close.
Jamie Trasciatti. Now, Jamie, I'm on your LinkedIn page, but why don't you give me the Brooklyn street corner breakdown of what it is you do?
Listen, I mean, in a nutshell, we help businesses grow. I mean, we go from SaaS, CRMs, data as a service. We work with large real estate investors, real estate operators, limited partners, general partners. People are looking for large investments for their projects. I mean, in a nutshell, that's what we do.
All right, now, Jamie, I got uncles that help people with their businesses. You follow? You follow? I got family, right? So you need help with your business. I know a guy, but I'm thinking this is a little different. So I'm just do you assist in bringing people together, the creative and the investor? Is that what you're doing? Are you bridging that gap, or if you could just be a little more like, why would I go, man, get Jamie on the phone?
See, what we do is we market to real estate operators and general partners through Facebook, Instagram. They come to us looking for investments into new development projects, core plus, different real estate projects. We are technically introducers, and we go and find the correct family office. I don't know if you're familiar with family offices or multifamily offices, but essentially they're just a corporation that manages ultra high net worth investors' money.
Me and Jamie got hooked up, so Apostoli Farms, $25 million. I pitched that to him. I saw an ad on Instagram. I think your advertising campaign was brilliant. So I sent him a message, I think, and then about a month later, we ended up hooking up, and I got to tell him about this farm project. And he's like, this is right up the alley for some of these investors that he already had, kind of lined up.
And this is Goodfellas Business Services, correct?
Yes. So we recently did a reboot of our company. As much as I love the name, people were kind of skittish a little bit to work with us. They're like, I don't want some loan shark coming at me.
We went from Goodfellas Business Services. I love the name, but I'm biased.
I do too.
I love the name. Yeah. Look, I'm a big fan of the movie. Obviously, everybody's going the movie connection, one of Martin Scorsese's masterpieces. So, but I get it. There's a lot of people that could be misled by the company name. So what's the rebrand?
It's Veltric, VELTRIQ. And we consider ourselves like a full stack business service company now. What I love to do is working with these real estate operators, people like Chef Giuseppe, trying to get him that investment he needs for the farm down there. And he got my heart. Like brothers now.
It's beyond, it's beyond business now.
Nice.
Yeah, 100%.
How big's your team, Jamie?
I've got a team, including myself, 5 of us.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's
respectable. Good. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's awesome. And I gotta ask you, the poster behind you. I know I'm completely switching lanes here, but wait, tell me about why this particular poster in the office.
Godfather was probably the first business movie I ever saw. And it really, my great-grandfather my great-grandfather came over from Perugia, Italy, or Umbria in that province, snuck in through Canada, made his way to Northeast Pennsylvania, worked there for a few years in the coal mines, different things, saved up money, went back to Pennsylvania and brought the whole damn family over. Actually, we just had our family reunion, like 66th or 68th annual family reunion up in the northeast corner of Pennsylvania.
God bless.
Appreciate that. Mafia may sound crazy, but it's always been one of those.
I'm unfamiliar with that word. What is that? I never heard that word before in my life.
I just got it from this though. I mean,
I never heard that word before in my life. I have no clue what that. I've got to Google that word because I never heard it.
Don't even bother. It's just
all right.
But it's just always been a fascination, family business.
The culture.
The culture. I mean, so yeah, I get it.
It was both historically, and there's a few movies out there that I think almost got it right. You follow me? That they almost got it right. And what it was is at the time, Italians came to the United States around the 1900s, 19 teens, and the people who were already here, which were mostly the Dutch and the Irish, weren't too happy that the Italians were showing up in the numbers that we were showing up. So what we did as a culture was we had to look out for ourselves. Because we weren't nobody was helping us. No. So the Italians were looking out for the Italians. And then, I joked a minute ago, but like you weren't going to the bank and getting a loan. The banks weren't talking to you. Banks give money to people who have money. We all know how that works. If I don't need the loan, the bank will give me the loan, right? And if you need the loan, the bank's like, nah, I can't help you, right?
Right.
So back in the day, this wasn't that long ago, 100 years ago. I know some of you who were born in the 2000s, you're like, oh my God, 100 years ago. I'm like, no, my grandfather and my grandmother were very much alive during what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so the Italians, we had to look after ourselves. That is kind of brought back from the motherland, the old country.
Yep.
And that's what developed. Okay, you wanted to start a business, whatever the business was. Okay, we'll help you. We will somehow work it out with each other. And
internally,
for the most part, it worked harmoniously. But the movies, the movies don't want a boring story. They want explosions and stuff. So they're that's what sells. Come on, people. That's what sells. Yep. Naked women and explosions. Boom. You got a blockbuster hit movie.
Done.
That's what you got.
That's right. Done.
Right. But you got one of these movies that's like has a lot of dialogue and people are like, yeah, I don't want to see that. I need an explosion and a boob. And then, you got it. So the movies glorify the negative or the violence or whatever. The violence,
yeah.
That's what the movies glorify. But there's a lot more to it. And again, I'm born in the 60s. I was a baby in the 70s, high school, college in the 80s. Now it was already kind of past. It already peaked, peaked in the 40s-ish around there. But it was still very look, you knew what was going on at the club. You follow? I'm not talking about the disco. I'm not talking about the music, but just the social club on the corner.
The Bergen Hunting Fish Club. Yeah.
I'm just going to say the club on the corner. We're going to leave it at that. The social club on the corner, which was basically a storefront where they painted the glass windows. They painted over the windows. You couldn't
see inside, right?
You couldn't see in, except there was some strategically placed scratches so you could see out the glass, but you couldn't see in the glass.
Yeah.
And whatever went on in there. I don't know. I don't remember. If you want to know what the hell Nicky T's talking about, it's the Godfather poster behind Jamie's head. Now, Jamie, I got to ask you, can you take that camera and turn it around?
I can. You want to see that?
I would love to see what's going on in your office.
I got a couple pictures up here. Let me see here.
Take us through. Please take us through.
Chris Cerrone, young Henry Hill, and actually a friend of mine.
Nice.
Paul Sorvino, Paul Cicero.
Yes. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Nice.
Iconic. Look at that.
Look at this. That's a great scene. If you guys know the movie Goodfellas.
Yep. Absolutely. And my wife picked this up for me, believe it or not, at a thrift store. I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
But then here, that's one of the last ones he ever signed. It says, fuck you, pay me, Paul Sorvino. And then Bronx Tale, Chaz Palminteri, there's the bar scene. It says, now you just can't leave.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite scene of the whole movie, I think.
Oh, it's the best. Yeah. So
now
this is where we're at.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. And they're all signed. They're all certified. So, yeah.
It's awesome. Hey, I think you have a unique branding. Using this kind of stuff is very It's smart. I think it's smart marketing. But again, like you said, there's that negative connotation for people that aren't, haven't grew up Italian. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're not going to really get it like we get it.
Right.
Jamie, where'd you grow up, bro? Where'd you grow up?
Detroit.
Detroit. What part of Detroit? Where?
Southfield, actually, just outside
Okay.
Detroit. I was born in Detroit, raised in Southfield till 78, moved out to the burbs until I worked for Ford Motor Company in the factory making Lincolns. We had a shooting in our plant, and I just basically quit and moved to West Michigan, which I'll never look back. It's amazing out here. So, yeah, I'm just outside Grand Rapids. 14-mile drive, pull out of my street, 14 miles, I'm right at Lake Michigan.
Beautiful. I had dealings once in Flint.
Go Tropics.
And wait a minute. Also,
Yeah.
wait a minute. I had dealings in Flint. This was all one weekend business trip. I had to be in Flint, Michigan. I had to be in Gary, Indiana. Does anybody know about Gary, Indiana?
Gary is, to me, I drove truck for 15 years before I became an entrepreneur. And Gary, Indiana, they're like, oh, we need you to go pick up a coil of steel in Gary. I'm like, no thanks.
Well,
I'm not doing it.
Well,
No.
I was sitting in an Italian restaurant in Gary, Indiana, with at the time the mayor of Gary, Indiana. Now, how did this kid from Brooklyn end up in Gary, Indiana at an Italian restaurant with the mayor of Gary, Indiana? Is a whole nother podcast, right?
I'd like to be a part of that one because that interesting.
But I had to be in Flint, I had to be in Gary, Indiana, and then I finished the trip in Chicago. So I drove around the whole lake, which is not that big of a drive if you don't know. It's not, you do that drive rather quickly. I did the whole trip, and I forget where. I had steak in Chicago. I forget, a very decent steakhouse. Please, I'm sorry. The name escapes me right now. And yeah, and that was a normal weekend business trip for me at the time. For whatever reason, I had to be there. And for those of you that don't know, Gary, Indiana, I don't know about today. But when I was there, it was the murder capital of the United States of America. Now that's per capita, meaning for every 100 people, how many murders per 100 people. So it's not a big town. It's not. I don't know what the population is. It wasn't very big, but you had a really good chance of getting shanked. You just walking the street. That was Gary, Indiana, and and here I am, a kid in Brooklyn, just going, okay, Gary, Indiana, let's go. So, Jamie, big Italian family as a young man, still today. I mean, full Italian, both sides, all four grandparents.
No, just two, sadly. So I shouldn't say sadly, but I could.
What about the other two that sadly are not Italian?
That are going to hear this and want to kill you.
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna say it now. Irish, German on the other side.
Okay, all right. That's it. It's Chef Giuseppe over here, and also Hank Hill and Jimmy Conway, half Irish, half Italian. If those of us that know the two names I just dropped, they're also right. Which is why they couldn't make it all the way in. They could only go so far, and they were half. They were half. Yeah. The glass ceiling. Yeah. See, I can go all the way, but I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah.
I left that life way behind me, Jamie. I don't know if you know anything about me and Chef and where we come from and what we did. I'll just run away from Brooklyn and leave this mess behind me. And within 3 weeks of me moving to Charleston, I got 3 cop cars in front of my brand new address. I'm here 20 days. That's it. There's 3 cop cars in front of my brand new Charleston address. And I'm like this. How'd they find me? I'm minding my own business down here. I guess.
Yeah. They're making sure you're gonna keep minding your business down there. Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, look, I learned running away from your problems, you're not fixing a damn thing. And I had to man up, and it only took me 5 decades to man up. I had to man up and face my demons and fix the wreckage of my past, if you understand what I'm telling you. And I burnt a lot of bridges, and I'm still for the rest of my life, I'm going to be mending those bridges. But that now, I clear conscience, bro. I sleep the guilt-free sleep. When my head hits the pillow, you know what I mean? When I see a cop car now, I go, hey, how you doing? Good morning, officer. That That's a whole new me, bro. That's a whole new. When I saw a cop, I crossed the street and ran in the alleyway and then looked over my shoulder and said, "Oh shit." And seriously, people, I know you watch this shit. It's glorified on TV and in the movies. No.
It's not fun. It's not
fun. No, I did it. No. I don't know what else to tell you. No.
Hey, Jamie, something interesting about you too. Didn't you have a job where you like pick up remains of bodies and fatal accidents and that kind of shit? Can you talk about that at all?
From let's see, probably January of 15 until just a couple of years ago, we owned one of the largest crime scene and trauma cleanup companies in Michigan.
Wow, I could have gave you so much business. Wow, I could have used you. No, that's a joke. People, that's a joke. Dear law enforcement agents, this is all for it's a joke. These are jokes, people. These are jokes. Holy smokes.
Oh, yeah.
My wife is going to watch this and go, you can't air that.
It's going to be edited. It's going to be 2 minutes in the front, 2 minutes in the back. Hey, thanks for stopping by.
This whole hour interview is going to be about 38 seconds long.
Right.
These are jokes, people. These are jokes.
Yeah, so we cleaned up suicides, homicides, undiscovered death, mold remediation, hoarding. We did a lot of hoarding jobs. That was our specialty. We did, in under 10 years, we did just under 650 hoarding cleanouts.
Holy
some
shit.
Some were just a day, getting somebody's apartment back in order. Our biggest one was 27 days. It was a 5,500 square foot mansion in East Grand Rapids. 5,500 above and then 4,500 square foot below. So
just what was it filled with? What kind of shit is in this house?
Trash.
Literally trash. Literally like that. Like there's no hidden treasure chest in the house.
Not at that one. I mean, we've found some cool stuff. We really have, but at that one, no. There was nothing. The guy had no power, no power, no water, no.
Oh, he's alive. The dude was still alive. He was. This isn't like after somebody passes on and the family tells you to come in and clean it out.
Some of them are. This one was not. But
okay, yeah. And if you, all right, this is just us talking now. Nobody's listening. So if you go, Lena, listen. If you go into a house like this, a 5,000 square foot house, and it's floor to ceiling trash, and then you move whatever the hell you move, whatever disgusting thing you move, and behind the disgusting thing is like the head from Raiders of the Lost Ark, the golden head in the opening scene, like literally that thing, or the Ark, the actual Ark of the Covenant. You unearth the Ark of the Covenant. Do you have to tell somebody, or does it just fall off the truck?
I love it. Reminds me of selling cigarettes. Forget it. I mean, it depends. It depends on the family. We've had families to go, here's the house key. Yes. Don't call us till it's done. We don't want anything.
Wow.
We have had those.
Wow. Chef Giuseppe and New York Nick, we got to start this business because I'm going to be honest with you. Everything's going to fall off the truck. I don't know what happened. We put it on the truck. I made a left turn. I hit a pothole. I don't know. It ain't there no more.
We don't know what happened.
What am I going to tell you? We didn't find anything.
No, nothing.
We did a huge hoarding clean out over by Detroit, and we were there for about 14 days. Lady was 92 years old, passed away. Older brother came in, hired us. He goes, we don't really want anything. Well, we ended up finding 5 different bank accounts, checking books. Yes. They all had over $1 million in them.
Yeah, but you can't access that. Can you?
No.
Right.
No. But I mean, we found a coin collection. I mean, there was coins there from the 1700s, 1800s. We brought all that out. We found cleaning the attic out, there was a violin from the 1700s, and it was immaculate condition. There was a cello in the attic from the early 1900s. There was a lot of, and when they say don't worry about it, we don't want anything, we put that stuff aside and then be like, well, we found this. They're like, oh, we want that. I'm like, that violin could be worth $500,000. We don't know.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So people, Jamie, what's the name of the new company again? What's the rebranding?
Veltrick.
It's
going to be my last business. I'm not going to sell it. I was on almost every job, when I owned my cleanup company. And I had cleaned up some pretty traumatic things that really bothered me. It will forever stick with me. At that point in time, I brought a general manager on, and I kind of stepped back. Took a year and a half off with my wife. We just kind of hung out, didn't do much.
Is this a legacy project now? Is your exit strategy handing it down to the kids, the grandkids? Is that the play?
Ideally, my one daughter, she just graduated from the Space Arts program, and then my youngest, she just is a senior this year, and she's fallen head over heels in graphic design.
Oh wow!
So I don't know. I don't know. And I honestly, I just turned 53 14 days ago, and I'm like, I don't have any intentions of stopping or slowing down.
Well, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
I appreciate it. Thanks,
Buon
guys.
compleanno.
I appreciate that. It's like my dad. My dad is 77 years old. He still works full time every day. I love my dad. He's been my hero. There's no quitting the guy. And I'm like, all right, I need to.
I love hearing
keep
that.
Going.
I love that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, Jamie, are you wearing an Italian horn? Is that what I see? That's the Italian horn, right?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
That's old school, people.
Really? What is that? I don't know anything about it. School me. What is this?
See, that's the half of Irish in him talking right now. That's what that is. The half Irish. And also, I used to have one. I don't have it now. I used to have when it was red. It was the red Italian horn. I used to wear it next
the chili pepper.
And everybody used to go, Nick, why are you wearing the pepper? I swear, people used to go, Nick, why are you wearing the pepper?
Absolutely.
And I would go, I'm not even gonna pretend I heard you just now. I'm gonna just keep walking. Go ahead, Jamie. Tell them what the Italian horn is.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's essentially to ward off the bad spirits.
Yes,
is what it comes down to.
There's a specific one. It's called the Maloik, which means the evil eye. The evil eye, the Maloik. Now, if somebody they give you this with the fingers. If somebody gave you the Maloik, right? You had to dig up somebody's great grandmother that knew how to remove it from you, and that took, there was like a whole process where they put a smoking hot towel over your head and she pray over you and doing novena and 87 Hail Marys, and people believe this stuff.
No shit. Last week I saw an Italian nonna. She's cooking like in the kitchen. She's got onions and
yes.
And they said nobody knows what this is. And I was like, what the? Yes. But like you said, all that history. My grandparents.
My nonna is 93 years old. I'm gonna have to talk to her. She's been holding out on me.
The Maloik, the evil eye, the evil eye. You wear the pepper. You wear the jalapeno, people, please. You wear the horn, the Italian horn, to ward off the evil spirits. Now I'll do you one better. When I was real small, like not even pre-K yet, like small, 2-3 years old. My whole life, my mother had me. I always wear 2 shirts. My entire life, my whole life, I always wear 2 shirts. I wear this one, and then I wear the top shirt. My whole life. My mother did this, and I never stopped doing it. So when I was tiny, I had the St. Christopher medal with a red ribbon. You boys know what you gentlemen?
Yes, I know, yeah.
Red ribbon, St. Christopher medal with a little teeny gold safety pin. And that lived permanently on the T-shirt. So whatever you wore over it, you could see it poking out. And I wore that, I think, all of elementary school. I think all the way to like the 5th or the 6th grade, I had the St. Christopher medal. And if I look somewhere upstairs, I could probably dig out a 55-year-old St. Christopher medal somewhere upstairs.
My dad still wears one on his chain.
Yes.
And I think he's had it since he was freaking 10 years old, I think.
God bless. Crap. Yes.
Yeah.
And this is heritage and tradition that it breaks my heart that when like Jamie and myself, like even Chef, who's just a handful of years behind us, like he didn't know about the Maloik and he didn't know about the horn. Like
right.
It goes away and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart that's something that was so family, just like normal. Like it's just normal. Like just normal. Like the other day I mentioned the word braciole. You know what a braciole is, Jamie? Nobody knows what a fucking braciole is. Nobody knows what it is. I go to an Italian restaurant in the South. I go, you got braciole? They go, what? I go,
Forget about
I'm
it.
gonna go home. I'm going home. See ya. Make my own brajol. I make it delicious, by the way.
Let me back up a second, Chef. You can't buy these for yourself. They have to be gifted to you.
Really?
Amen.
So,
Correct. It won't work. It doesn't work. It won't work.
This one was for my youngest daughter. I actually have another one in my closet. Yeah,
I'm gonna buy you one. I'm gonna buy you one.
I need it.
I'm gonna buy you one.
Yeah, everyone
does.
I'm gonna yell at my nonna.
Oh, you know what? Get your 90-year-old Nona to hook you up. That would be
a good one. It'd be
That's
a good
the way
one
to go. I mean, I'd be honored to hook you up with one, but I think Nona should do it.
She used to have a little thing on her mantle, a little plaque with the St. Christopher. I think there's a prayer associated with the St. Is it a St. Christopher prayer, right?
I grew up very, very, very strict Roman Catholic, like scary, strict Roman. I'm a former altar boy. Now, there's only one God. I still believe that. There's only one Father, the creator of everything. I strongly believe that. However, each one of the saints kind of has a job.
Right.
And one is the saint of travel. Like if you're traveling, I forget who, but we used to hang them on the rearview mirror. Maybe St. Anthony, I don't know. St. Joseph, Jesus' father, was the saint of the babies. When you had a baby, you had a St. Joseph, or you had to put it on the crib so that, God forbid, nothing would happen to the baby. So now again, there's only one God, but he would delegate.
Yeah, but what was the saint? If you're trying to sell your house, you had to have a statue buried in your backyard or your front yard.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's brilliant.
No.
What is No.
Yes. I don't know what it was. Yeah, but you had to bury a saint maybe facing the house. I don't remember what I saw a long time ago.
All over Brooklyn, on every front lawn, you knew where the Italians were, because in the front lawn was a statue of Virgin Mary in this little house, like a little half shell. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Wait, it would get better. They would have one floodlight on the front lawn. So after sunset, the Virgin Mary statue, which was about 2 feet tall, was lit up.
Yeah.
Same way in Detroit. I mean, all my grandparents' neighbors, they all, yep.
Connecticut too, yeah.
And everybody had a fig tree in the backyard. I got a fig tree right now in my backyard. And that comes from, I don't know where that came from, but everybody in my family had a fig tree. All you needed was and there ain't a lot of dirt in Brooklyn. It's all cement. Everywhere you look, it's concrete. But if you had a little teeny patch of dirt, boom, fig tree. Fig tree. We all had fig trees.
I thought that was a southern thing.
And then in the wintertime, you got to wrap the fig tree up with 18 tarps, and you got to put an upside down bucket on the top of the fig tree, and it would survive the New York winter. And then in the spring, you unwrap it, and boom, you harvest these gorgeous dark purple, delicious figs. And if you people never ate a fig off a tree, you're missing out. I'm telling you, you're missing out.
Hey, you guys got plastic on your furniture? Where did that start? What was that all about?
Bro, that was brilliant. I just had nightmare flashbacks from when I was a little.
Your legs sticking to that shit. You get up off the couch and your legs stick to it.
Your sweaty ass would stick to the sofa cushion, and when you stood up, it'd be you're like.
I think I lost a layer of skin on the back of my legs a couple times. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And even Chef's cracking up. And even with the plastic, and people, this was thick plastic. This wasn't thin. This was industrial fucking plastic. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I said fuck. I said it twice. So this was industrial plastic. And even with the plastic on the sofa, I forbid you spilt something. I forbid.
Fuck.
Yeah. You gotta hold your cup. You gotta hold your cup like this. You go with a straw.
No.
It don't spill.
We had to go in the kitchen. You weren't even getting close. No.
And no one is watching with the wooden spoon.
Oh, dude. I had one of those broke on my ass one time. Broke it in half.
Dude. I went through the entire utilities drawer. There's the whole junk drawer, and everybody had the junk drawer, right? Did everybody have the junk drawer?
I still do. Oh yeah.
Whatever kitchen tool you needed was in the junk drawer. But the problem was you couldn't open the drawer because there was so much shit in there that
You're trying to get your hand underneath there to try and dislodge whatever the hell it is.
And the batteries you need are always in the back on the bottom.
Oh, my grandma kept the batteries in the refrigerator.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Batteries were kept in the refrigerator for 86 years. I don't know.
Here, try these.
It never
Let me
died.
knock the frost off of them. Yeah.
Chef Giuseppe, just before you came on, Jamie, Chef Giuseppe goes, "Hey, Nick, what are we going to talk about?" And I said, I always tell him the same thing. I go, "Don't worry." I said, just hit the record button and watch what happens.
This is hysterical.
Oh, my God.
Fucking hysterical. Jamie, unless there's seriously, my brother, I don't want to eat up your whole afternoon, but if there's anything very specifically, like would be serious for 40 seconds, if I can be serious for 40 seconds, if there's anything you want to put out there to whoever's watching.
If somebody's watching out there and they need to, they're looking to grow their business, hit me up. I mean,
That's right.
eltriq.io. And, we've got a multitude of services.
Jamie, thank you, my brother.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. This
Thank
has been
you.
a
This is good.
blast.
I had a great time.
Anytime you guys want me on.
Bro,
Get
next
on
time
the
we
horn.
have you on, we're not talking no business, zero business. We're going to talk about meatballs and sausage and peppers. That's it. That's all we're going to talk about.
I'm making pesto sauce tonight. Pesto. Yeah.
Garden basil, too. You got your own basil in the garden, don't you?
Yep. We got two giant planters of basil on the deck, so you ain't got to walk.
All right,
very
no
far.
way. Now he opened up a whole thing. I almost hung up the phone. Now,
It's the Italian goodbye. It's we're
Wait
gonna
a
be here
minute.
for an hour.
Right. At 9:30, you grab your wife. You go, start saying goodnight now.
Start shaking
Because
your
I want to
keys.
be in the car at midnight.
I'm gonna drop the cash envelope and we're gonna make our way around.
There's another thing. I don't want a card. Nobody gives a shit about the card. Congratulations.
No.
Put your stack of hundreds, wrap it in a Post-it note. Congratulations, love Uncle Nick, and and don't do nothing stupid. That's it. Here's your envelope. Go. That's an Italian Christmas wedding gift, and it's brilliant. That's it. That's all I want. The greatest gift certificate in the world is a stack of $100 bills. Greatest gift certificate in the world. All right, now I want to get back to the pesto. Now wait a minute. I got one question: with or without pinoli nuts?
With.
Thank you, there we go. My brother right here, Jamie, knows how to make pesto.
With. Them damn things are expensive as shit, too. Holy cow.
God. Holy smokes.
Yes.
Jamie with the Italian horn. Then now Chef Giuseppe's known. Next time we see Chef Giuseppe,
I'm going to have one.
we're going to be, I want to see the horn, bro. And I want it in red because I want everybody in Charleston to go, how come you're wearing a jalapeno around that?
I'm calling her right. I'm calling her right now. I'm calling her right after the show. I got to.
You're like,
You're
listen.
gonna drop bombs on me.
Oh, we're gonna try to say goodbye one more time, like we're at the wedding. One more. Can't say. See, the rest of the world just says goodbye and they walk out. You don't know how we operate. You can't leave. You can't.
Well, I'm gonna piss myself here. We got to go. We got to. I'm about to piss.
For real, or like for real, you gotta.
Like for real.
Yes.
Yes.
Get a bucket under the desk. Nobody will know. Who's gonna fucking know?
My wife and Donna will know. They'll be looking at underneath the desk is showing.
Jamie.
For shit's
Jamie,
sakes.
Jamie. I laughed my ass off, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No, thank you guys. This has been a blast.
We're gonna have you on again, bro. We are 100% gonna have you on again.
God bless
Thanks,
you.
Jamie.
God bless you, bro.
All right,
bless
I'm
you
hanging
guys
up.
too.
Later,
Take care.
boy.
See ya.
Later.